Good morning and welcome back to the Settle to Carlisle way. We are going to jump on the service train from Ribblehead Viaduct, go back to Horton and then walk back here where the car's parked, and hopefully you'll come along and see what we get up to on this part 2 of the trail. Fortunately, the visitor centre is not open today, so we wait for our train back to Horton. We'll poke the camera in the window at, well, the visitor centre part. It looks very interesting. I might have to come back on another day. There goes my train, and now I've just got to walk back to the Ribblehead Viaduct on this second stage. And there's Penny Gent looking moody. What a scene. I don't know whether it's going to clear for the people going up Penny Gent today. Anyway, we're just leaving Horton, heading north. I just want to tell you about a story. There's a local resident, George Horner. He was a signalman, and it was winter time. He was just walking a mile or two to Sellafield signal box to relieve the night signalman. Anyway, he was walking in fresh snow, following a figure in front of him. Didn't think nothing of it until he nearly got to the signal box, and he realised the figure in front of him wasn't creating any footprints in the freshly fallen snow. So rather white, he went into the signal box and relayed his story to the other signalman, and he said, "Oh, you've just seen Big John. He has been seen several times recently." Wow, I think I'd be a bit white if I see that. What a spot this is, known as Sell Gill Holes. Nice surprise, but all this walk is 98% new to me. You can even see down there, or hear the water running. You might just make out the railway cottages in the distance. That's where I think Sellside signal box was, and the ghostly story from earlier. We are now on the only part of the trail I know, the Yorkshire Three Peaks Trail. Well, we've been on it for probably a mile actually, but I remember this view from last June, July, when we took on the challenge of the Yorkshire Three Peaks. Superb views. And the Ribblehead Viaduct comes into view, and Whernside. You might well remember this piece from my Three Peaks. Slab of rock there you can see above the water is known as God's Bridge. Not going to go too close today. That sign says Ribblehead 2.5 miles. So the second leg has got that just to go. I remember going over this bridge in the Three Peaks, but I can't remember it being such a humpback. I wonder if it has been washed away in the winter and been replaced, but I'll have to check my Three Peaks because I filmed going over here. My old friend, the River Ribble. Yeah, it looks fairly, it's been here a while though. Wow, this is the old lodge hall, built 1687. Just been talking to the old farmer, but he wasn't very keen to talk to me. You can tell these are old, these are Salt Lake cottages, built for the permanent railway men by the Midland Railway for the settled Carlisle. You can just tell they're from the Victorian era. One of the residents, railway workers who lived there in the Second World War, could recognise the difference between a German bomber and the British bombers. He heard one night, he heard the drone of an English Lancaster, and unfortunately by the time he turned round, smashed into the side of Whernside that you're looking at now. Another tale from my settled to Carlisle railway line. A sad story, that one. Well, I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching part 2 of my settled to Carlisle way. Hopefully you'll hang about a bit longer. We've got Tangmere coming along the railway line in about half an hour, another steam special. And I'd like to thank Dave Goulder for letting me use another folk song called Settled to Carlisle, or The Settled to Carlisle. Another great song that fits in nicely with this walk. Hopefully you'll catch me on part 3 when we press on to Ribblesdale.
The settled Carlisle Railway was built into the land, more viaducts and tunnels than the lines upon your hand. She cuts across the Pennines, over water, rock and air, 70 miles of monument to the men who put her there. Well, I'd like to sit a while by the settled Carlisle and delve among the memories at evening. You can feel the ghosts of engineers who first surveyed the line, or conjure up a Jubilee or lumbering number 9, or maybe find the water troughs on a Garsdale afternoon and listen to them filling when the Waverley is gone. But I'd like to sit a while by the settle in Carlisle and delve among the memories at evening. Cascades of falling water down the sides of Penny-Ghent, and at the foot of Ingleborough a solitary tent. The bridges over Horton, Gildent, Head and Battymarsh, and silhouettes of steamers as they haul the trains across. But I'd like to sit a while by the settle in Carlisle and delve among the memories at evening. When snow is blown around the fells, cuttings disappear, tunnels fill with icicles, the line is never clear. But weather is a fickle thing, and snow will turn to rain, and the land slides all too easily, the digging starts again. But I'd like to sit a while by the settle in Carlisle and delve among the memories at evening. When engine spotters gathered here on summer Saturdays, jostling with the travellers who go their different ways. The polished brass and uniforms of Settle's age of gold, but memories of better times are difficult to hold. But I'd like to sit a while by the settle in Carlisle and delve among the memories at evening. While an engine's on the turntable, the crew are climbing down. Dreams become reality as they start to turn around. For the men turn into shadows and the cinders into grass, and the engine's still revolving as it fades into the past. But I'd like to sit a while by the settle in Carlisle and delve among the memories at evening.